Hey everyone, this is Neil from Healthy Man Living, and today we are going to talk about 10 tips to lower your stress and cortisol. So real quick, before we begin, I just wanted to give you an explanation of what cortisol is. So cortisol is the hormone that is produced in response to your stress. So it is your stress hormone. It is responsible for tearing down muscle, lowering testosterone, destroying your immune system, causing cancers, a whole host of other problems. Belly fat, this is all stuff that you don't want, so it's really important that we reduce our stress and reduce our cortisol. So let's hop right onto the list here. So my number one tip, and I believe it's the most powerful tip that I've used myself and seen the incredible difference, is meditation. Right? So you don't have to be an expert in technique to see the benefits. I'm certainly not an expert in it, but all you need to do is find a quiet place. I prefer outside in the sun where I get my vitamin D. You just close your eyes and you breathe deeply through your nose. You hold it for a few seconds and then just exhale through your mouth. Do that for 10 minutes. You will feel a world of a difference. It will reduce your stress. Definitely try to do it every single day. So number 2 on my list is vitamin D. So the best place to get vitamin D is through the sun, right? So vitamin D is really important. It helps control stress. In fact, some of the studies, which I'll link below, showed that this was through supplementation, but they supplemented and they would see a 40% reduction in cortisol, which is huge from vitamin D, right? So definitely make sure that you get your vitamin D intake every single day. The third tip that I have is walk outside. So there have been studies that showed that being outside lowered cortisol more than just like a treadmill. So the study compared people who walked on a treadmill to people who went hiking outside, and saw that the cortisol for the people that were walking or hiking outside dropped more than the people that were just on the treadmill. So there is some scientific evidence about being outside will lower cortisol. So the fourth tip that I have is use adaptogenic herbs, right? So my favorite that I'm just gonna talk really quickly about is ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is an Ayurvedic herb from India. It helps your body adapt to cortisol, so it doesn't impact it as much. So it has been shown to reduce it, plus a whole host of other testosterone boosting benefits, right? So number 5 on my list is have rest days. Do not work out every single day. This is physical stress, which will cause cortisol to spike. You need that time for recovery. So do not work out every single day. Number 6 is sleep. Right? Make sure you are getting enough sleep. If not, your cortisol levels spike. I think all of you remember how it was in college when you would get 2 hours of sleep, how stressed you were. We don't want to be in that state anymore, right? So number 7 is make sure you get your micronutrients, all of your micronutrients, because as your body is deficient, this is physical stress on your body because it needs these vitamins and minerals and micronutrients to function properly. And when it doesn't have it, cortisol spikes. Number 8 is reduce your coffee, right? So I would say, as a rule of thumb, try to keep it to only 1 cup a day in the morning. Do not do it late at night because it will affect your sleep. And remember that coffee is like a very large boost in cortisol. It is it's a stressor on your body. So just, I get it, some people need it to function in the morning, so that's all fine, but just keep it to 1 cup a day, right? Number 9 is sugar. Sugar has such a big a role in your cortisol. So eliminate your sugar or reduce your sugar, and you will see that your cortisol and your stress will start to lower. It impacts your blood sugar levels, which would also be causing this cortisol response here, right? So the last tip, right? This is probably the hardest to do, but I think it would make the biggest impact, is eliminate stressful people from your life. Right? So all of these people that are causing all this emotional stress, try to eliminate them. We don't need them in our life. Our health is more important here. So These are 10 tips real quick that I mentioned here. So if you like this information, please subscribe below. I'm gonna make a lot more videos and a lot more great tips on cortisol and a lot of other topics. So thank you everyone.